Alright, next thing that we will do, we will create some muzzle flash. To make our shooting more dynamic and to look better. And for that, we will need to have some muzzle flash effect. And I prepared this folder of muzzle. It will be attached on this video, so just get it. And if we open this now, we have this muzzle flash effect. So let's drag and drop it into the scene. Let's take it out, and if we hit play, you will see that we have some effect going on. And what I will do first of all, I will position this muzzle flash at the end of my fire point. So we have fire point in the player. In the player we will point, and in the rifle. So we have fire pose here. So just for a moment, I will drag this muzzle flash here in the fire position, and also I will unpack this muzzle flash because I don't want it to be prefect. So prefect, unpack completely. And now let's position it at the end of the fire pause. And most easiest way will be to just take this muzzle flash. And since it's the child of the fire pause, we can say position to be 0, 0 and 0. And this way fire position and muzzle flash have now same position. And of course we can take this muzzle flash little bits up, but I think it will look alright. Like this, so if we hit play, you see, the problem is that this muzzle flash runs in wrong direction right now, so what I will do, I will just rotate this muzzle flash not on the X. I believe it's on the Z, not nope on the Y. So let's rotate it on -90 degrees. And now we hit play. You see we have this muzzle flash effect. And let's just for a moment, I will drag the scene wheel here. And let's see in the game wheel. So I will hit play. You see we have this flash, yellow flash which looks nice basically. It's done with a particle system. And we will talk about particle system later. And we will create some effects in the particle system. But for now we can use this muzzle flash. And well, obviously, we don't need these to be child of fire pause, because it's only in the rifle. And if we leave it like this, it will work on rifle, but it will not work on pistol. So for that, I will just take this muzzle flash and just drop it in the player. We will point, so it will be part of the player will point, but not part of the rifle. But since we already have correct position, for the muzzle flash, everything will work fine. Now, next thing that we will do, we will just go in the player shooting script. So let's open play your shooting script, and let's create reference for our muzzle flash. So public game object, let's call this one muzzle. And what we want to do, we're here when we shoot. We want to activate our muzzle flash. So we can say muzzle.setActive. And in brackets, we can say true, and it will activate our muzzle flash. But the problem is that we don't want this muzzle flash effect to be activated all the time. So first thing in the update, what we should do, we should just say muzzle. Don't say active false. And it will make sure that this muzzle will be inactive. And most of the times and all, we will be activated when we shoot. And that's pretty much it. We can save the script. We can go back, and now let's take this player. Well, let's select the player, and I will drag my. Where is my muzzle flash? Here in the muzzle field. So let's drag and drop, and by default, we don't want to see this muzzle flash when we start the game. So I will just deactivate my muzzle flash. And now let's each player. Let's test if everything is fine. And now let's shoot. And as you see, we have nice looking flash for the Both of our weapons are rifle and our pistol as well. So let's pick up some ammos. Yeah, everything is looking fine. And this is how easily you can add some muzzle flash effect to your game. Obviously, you can create this muzzle flash yourself. But it's just easiest way. If you have some muzzle flash model, just like we had before no in here. I'll end this video over here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any new videos. See you in the next videos.